Why is my cat gem not working? Alright. It's time to go to Wither's Epilogue party. Okay?
I gave them the release they asked for.
Yeah, we
Freed
already
myself
seen
from
this.
Shah's grasp, just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me.
Yeah.
But that's all gone now.
By my
How is
side.
it? It could be just like...
Right. We're going to Wither's party now, right?
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore. And you feel you
We're
could
looking
face
good.
anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Astral projection. Why can't you ride with the dragon? New outfit? Oh, Harlock looks good, as always.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Okay. Instantly talk to Shadowheart, even though we arrive at the same time and together.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside.
Your backside is just fine. I've been checking regularly.
Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments,
Well,
I should
your first garment was tight.
So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas?
I'm your willing accomplice.
Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon.
House of the
fending off
Moon?
Sharan assassins.
Sounds
That
like us.
Stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong. wasn't
Bing
it?
Bong Scannon. I heard about that.
We've squeezed in a lot. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else.
A kiss.
That can be arranged. Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms.
I'll be back soon.
With music in the air and wine flowing, I think I'll
Okay,
manage.
you're an alcoholic.
Don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
Okay. I still have my hex on the brain. All right. Who's this guy?
Hells yes! You're here!
Why is that not Alfira? Okay, that's Gale. Let's talk to the non-party yet. Let's talk to this new guy.
You see,
Happy horse son.
told you a friend was near.
Alright. We're gonna talk to that guy next.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Is he glum?
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
How do you know Withers?
I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing in the fugue plane?
Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None. I'm washed up.
Oh, I
I'm
felt
afraid.
religion? Okay. Wait, it's all coming back to me. I know who you are. What an honor. Hell yeah. Still got it, boys.
You know. You're bloody right. It is an honor.
No idea who this
Finally.
guy is.
The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
I'm married. Well, technically, no. Nothing. Please carry on as you were.
Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
Okay, let's talk to the horse son. What's his name? Happy Horse.
There you are. I was hoping you'd.
Breathe
I did
deep,
not talk to
Bull.
you. I talked to the
Smell
horse
of
son.
Heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Oh, your package deal.
Yes, honored, of course.
Who are you? Good to see you, Minsk, Butu, and Happy. Who is this then?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing achesome.
I thought you made peace with the guild.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. how they might do the
What
same.
wickedness within?
Yes, yes.
I'm not wicked.
I'll rule it. I'll be better.
Lie.
Though, of course, it is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Well, you're die. You're going to die, Orson.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
Just living life. Lying.
Ah, the lovebirds still nest together then? Minsk is glad. For what is life without a companion? Though I am thinking yours does not sit on your shoulders, eh? Ah, you are right, Boo. That is none of Minsk's business. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil Horde, and
Blade of
Angel
Avernus now, I'm pretty
Hunted.
sure.
Lae'zel of Crash Killer,
Crash Killer.
true child of Gith, and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, two gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? And there, the champion of the Hells herself, Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of good names
That's
once
funny.
more, Bull shall scratch the Hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And finally, Jahira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief. For the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves. Who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
Yeah, where's my gift? Wait, I'm not the host.
Go,
Who is
my
this?
friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them. True victory is won. The rewards
Oh, hey, Karlach.
Green eye for a nice vintage.
Man, Shadowheart is really an
Scrounging in
alcoholic.
barrels and crates for supplies when he could source booze.
Volo, we'll talk to Volo.
God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads.
Hey,
and a
I
stale loaf
tried
of
hard
bread
to
just
find
get by.
those. Don't complain now. Volo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
You again. Getting yourself into trouble.
Always, my friend. But the villain I must needs slay today is my greatest yet. A deadline.
A
You won't
deadline.
be surprised to find I'm soon to publish a little holiday read about our adventures together. I've
Adventures.
gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even
What?
bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
Should be the hero and I. The hero and I, no?
I, me, it's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Cool, man. Okay. Ooh, scratch. Oh no, I don't have animal speaking.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
What you got there, Scratch? The astral prism.
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Come here, boy. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion.
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement.
Where the hell did you find this?
He whines. Less talk, more throw.
Okay. Where is it? I thought it was said insert. Okay. You dancing, Will? Okay, who else am I gonna talk to first? Let's talk to Will.
There you are, my friend.
Nice outfit.
Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
+0. I need nothing. What was that? Why was that delayed?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets, and an earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
I smell something mysterious and fragrant flowers.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you
Okay,
in.
I'll talk to Karlach. Oh yeah, you're not a warlock anymore. Unlike me, I'm still a warlock. How have you been faring being not a warlock?
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back.
You always do
but
that.
I'm not such a bad ranger if
Ranger?
I do say so myself.
Have you had any time to visit your father?
I've seen him more than a few times. And he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned
Why?
every last fist.
They should have disbanded
if my
the
forgiveness
fist.
not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine.
I
He
should
still
rule
believes
Baldur's
in the
Gate.
bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
You're a pleasure to be around. Lie.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Okay, goodbye, Will.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle?
Man, all of you
I meant
are
half a
alcoholic.
dozen.
Did I talk to Jaheira? No.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Okay, this is what I wear every night. Except with all the blood. Alright. I miss you too, Jaheira.
How nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
I heard rumors the Upper City was destroyed beyond reconstruction. Is this their way telling us there's no DLC for Upper City? Damn it.
The Upper City has been almost entirely rebuilt.
Okay, I was wrong. There's DLC,
That's
guys.
where the
This is
gold
confirmed.
Even the
100%.
builder scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity.
Why did you
Perhaps
cut to
ulcerating.
me?
But nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers.
Harper's is still a thing?
My own son,
thought you got
George,
wiped
has
out.
been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds.
Nice.
They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
I told you the fist should have been disbanded. Well, not you. I told Will. Oh, well, you must be proud of them. Wait, you have children? We know. We visited them. I'm pretty sure. You must be proud of them.
I suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
My home is with Shadowheart. Instantly chooses that option.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must
Wait,
inspect
did you
the
call me a
refreshments.
simp?
You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Did you tamper with the wine? Okay. Let's talk to Karlach, actually.
So you made it!
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought me back!
Oh, yeah.
Soldier,
Are you fixed?
it's really you.
Oh, yeah, you have plans.
I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
What the fuck? I take a shower every now and then. I missed you too.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of
Okay, that
commission.
wasn't just you, it
Man,
was
we had
also
some good
Lae'zel.
times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side.
Oh, you're an item now. Nice.
Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge.
Oh,
A
DLC?
fucking forge! Our
DLC?
current plan is to get in, grab a
DLC?
snare, and force him to fix old Rusty.
Please?
Or maybe give me a brand
DLC?
new model that can live outside of Avernus.
DLC,
You haven't
please?
seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
Okay, that's DLC, guys. 100% confirmed. Can I have a hug?
You don't need to ask, soldier.
Yo, you turned blue. Okay, this is a long hug, guys. This is awkward now. What's that blue? Why are you blue now? You're gonna tell me?
I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out?
You better, or I'll hunt you down myself. Also, that's DLC, guys.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two.
I'm gonna
Gods, is
Eldritch
it
blast
good
you
to see
back
you
to
again.
Avernus.
To be here together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
DLC confirmed. She promised, guys. She promised. Hey, Astarion.
Well, look who decided to turn up.
This is my
I
party.
wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
You can think Shadowheart. Okay, I am a simp, guys. I keep bringing her up. Yeah.
Love is a powerful tonic. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
Oh yeah, the last time I saw you, you were getting fried by the sun, which was, I think, was a very bad ending for you. It was so abrupt. The last time I saw you, you were running from the sun.
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dark and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. I'm sorry I didn't seek you out that night. I felt ashamed. Like I'd lost everything just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours.
Sure enough.
And for all I'd lost, I gained so much more. I had freedom, strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it.
Nice.
I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero.
Hero?
Turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Starion, one of the good guys. Who would have thought? Also, I'm really glad Neil won the Game Awards for Best Performance. He's good. I didn't use him as much, but he's still good.
Let's not get carried away, darling.
Yeah,
I'm
you're a
still
good
me,
guy. Shut up.
Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Do you miss the sun?
I did at first. But then I realized these shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Glad to hear it. Acceptance looked good on you.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to
DLC?
the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well,
Invite me, so it's
I wouldn't say
DLC.
no. But
DLC?
until then, I am
DLC, please.
We've
Expansion.
had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe
Guys.
this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
They're hinting so much more, man. Okay, let's talk to you, Lae'zel.
Old friend. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. But to see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking a royal.
Okay, calm down.
Head.
Unless you want a threesome. Fuck! Alright. I figured the Lich King would be dead by now. What's the holdup, Lae'zel?
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
Yeah, I know that word. Yeah. No, I don't. What's that?
Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai.
Oh, Githzerai.
An exile.
The monk people.
Once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Algish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
Hold on. The great warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission?
Exactly the reaction I expected. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require.
Sometimes you gotta lie.
Sometimes a sincere
Nope,
plea
that's
is
not
more
what I thought at all.
persuasive than a dagger against
Also,
the neck.
sincere? That's not me at all.
Ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash
DLC?
up Electrum to pieces.
Expansion?
My people will be free.
Please?
But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm.
When will I see you again?
Soon.
DLC!
When the
DLC
comet has
confirmed.
risen.
She said
When
soon.
the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust. I miss this place. More to the point, I missed you. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
Leave. What? You're not gonna say anything when I leave? Damn it. Why is there a cat here?
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Gale.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
Are you the one eating the... Gale's friend Tara. Oh yeah,
yes,
he told me
I'm
about you.
certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations.
Didn't you
are in
eat the
order.
letters?
You helped Mr. Dakarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
Actually, Gale helped me. If that's what he told you, who am I to argue?
Well done. Despite my old friend's genius, he'd have blown himself up long ago if not for the help of friends like you and I. You ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able, if you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
I quite like that.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste
So it was you!
for them, but a great many things have changed in recent months. Ta-ta, darling.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in. Professor Gale Dakarios of Blackstaff
You're a teacher
Academy.
now?
Educator
Lamau.
of the esteemed school. of
Wait, did I
illusion.
make you illusion?
A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
I'm pretty sure I didn't. I made you abjuration. Warlock. I'm a warlock, guys. I have to choose the warlock. You confine yourself to the School of Illusion. I'd have thought you could teach an entire curriculum.
I did offer, as a matter of fact. However, the Black Staff insisted I couldn't teach every subject, nor could the simulacra of myself I offered to create for that purpose.
You can create
So I've
simulacrum?
settled for teaching the art of illusion. Magic to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all. Imagination. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation. Seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Karsus to her, as I told you I would. And
No,
in
I told
return,
you
she
that.
cured me of the orb at last. Even now, I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
Are you trying to be Snape? Glad to hear that. The weave is not fodder for idle study. It's dangerous and should be treated as such. Why is that a warlock?
Still, I hoped my students might be a little more open to the playful side of such magic. Oh,
What?
they try their best, of course.
The playful side made you a
Manage to stay
bomb.
awake.
Cheek of them. Nothing a well-placed swipe from Tara can't fix, though.
What?
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
I'm afraid if I were to divulge my recent activities, I'd have to kill you. Or rather, my patron would.
From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades.
Did you tell them I'm a warlock?
Something of a hero to them, you know?
So you didn't tell me I'm a
Delighted
warlock.
to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
Sure. Perhaps Shadowheart. I'm a simp, guys. It's time to accept who I am. Perhaps Shadowheart and I can give the lecture together.
I don't see why not. Two heads are better than one. Unless you're dealing with an Etin. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. My apologies, Tara. That would be our tower.
Sure.
It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures.
Are you hitting on me again?
Very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that
I
tale
already
would
told
keep
you I would
tied
have
me
to
all
kill you.
evening. So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Come.
Nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when
Okay.
we sourced these?
Who else we haven't talked to? I think we've talked to everybody.
Some fish heads and a stale loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Just to get by.
What's this? Chest of Grateful Words. 6 months since the assassination of Archduke Gortash, witnesses encounter vampire spawn and live to tell the tale. See, I told you guys, releasing 7,000 vampire spawn can't be bad. Small Sun toured the new district built by the Elturian refugees. Janath House, I hate that house, to host evening art and culture celebrating salvation of city. New Bardic School, that's Alfira. Tiefling founder secures upper city funding. Monument plan for Heroes of the High Hall, that's us. Volotham Gedarm's Guide to Baldur's Gate Bard 6 contribute to newest edition. Last hold of cultists cleared from the Temple of Baal. Iron Throne wreckage continues to blocking shipping lanes. Complain merchants?
This seems pretty red, but no.
Can you shut up, Astarion? Settlers bound for land upriver amid claims curses lifted. We did that. Business boom. Take your troubles to the House of Grief. Viconia is at it again, man. This one. Wave servant murder solved. I did that. Raven Guard returned to full strength. Hell yeah. Gondians disband. Gon's time has come and gone. Iron Hands and Gondians rebuild. The city's new era of ingenuity. That's the Gondians. Gondians no more. Wolverine Bongle's Iron Hand gnomes take center stage. That's supposed to be Barkus Root, guys. Serial killer unmasked as Craze Balist. Planar Pains. City caught in the center of Githyanki War? Question mark? 6 months on, Ramesses Tower without its wizard. Roland is its wizard. Storm's army dispersed from Baldurian borders, not burgers. Fresh stock. An interview with the new master of Ramesses Tower. Roland. High Harper no more. Hero Druid goes to ground. Report Stonelord killed by beloved ranger. Almond cakes of Avernus Alturian refugees and owners of the city's newest cafe share the recipe. Who's that? Who's that? Okay. Oh, that's a lot of letters. Official guild letter. To Hero of the Realms, we have followed your adventure closely from the day you fell from the doomed Nautiloid to the final blow you struck the Netherbrain as it loomed over the Sword Coast. Not Shadow Coast. What? Who are you? From the day you fell? We are but humble guild who pride ourselves in telling stories, not unlike the tales to be written for you for many years to come. How inspired we are to be... We have been... Why can't I read today? How inspired we have been to witness your feats, awesome and terrible. The lives you saved and sundered, the friendships you've found. Thus we thought to extend a greeting, to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. With deepest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius. Is this Larian? Barkus! To whom it may concern, just give it to me, man. Withers gave me this address said I could consider writing. Thus, an update. The Ironhand gnomes are nearly beyond help, but I have managed to yoke them into something resembling a coherent force for innovation. We have been hired to assist in city's reconstruction, and our steam-powered object alterations are helping to move building supplies in every part of the city. It's nothing, really. I am well. I trust you are too. We deserved it, after all, don't we? Barkus Root. I like Barkus. I really like his story. Art. Who's Art? Is this the... No, that's Oscar. Who's this guy? Oh, it's the guy in the inn who's wounded. To an old acquaintance, I write to you from the sunny porch of the Last Light Inn. Guys, can you shut up? A light breeze blows now and then. People are milling in and out. Builders, visitors, and children of all ages in Halsin's scare. Halsin's dead. Orin stabbed his eyes. Orin stabbed his eyes out. There's no coming back from that. I can no longer hold a quill or eat without assistance. A kind friend is transcribing this for me. Thaniel, rejoined with Oliver, has promised to be with me when the end comes. Ah, he's gonna be dead. And as our old songs drift on the wind, ever louder, I know I have mere days left. But I do not fear it. If not for your help, this land would still be shrouded in darkness, and I'd still be lost within it. Know that my heart is full and happy, and I'm grateful for my last moments. Do visit someday, if you have time to stop by an old Flaming Fist's grave. I know I love to see you, Arthkala. That's sad. Valerius the elephant, right? Yeah. Salutations! I'm writing to request help in a mysterious case that has arisen since our little Balian bash half a year ago. Regrettably, I've had to take credit for dispelling the Baal cult. In your absence, you understand. And I'm working on routing the remaining Baalists from our fair city. with a newly promoted Blaze developed fountainhead in tow, of course.
Cool, fresh air.
Will, shut
By
up.
the living gods, I needed it.
This has made me a target. A false document bringing my name to an ill repute has been made public. An alleged unpaid bar tab at the Elf Song. If you happen to be passing through with a bundle of coin, perhaps you can persuade management of my obvious innocence. Much obliged. No, I will not do that. Investigator Valeria Sloot of Helm. Any advice on getting Bailey's blood out of my clothes? My hat's not been the same since a murder tribunal. Raven Guard. Hero of Baldur's Gate, Vanquisher of the Absolute. The city is forever in your debt, for without your valor, your audacity, your sacrifice, it would not know renewal. It is not temples and inns and homes that I speak of, but of hearts. Baldur's Gate can never be the city it was once before. It suffered the Absolute's touch. And that is as it should be. The survivors have borne witness to their homes near destruction. They have to come regret turning a blind eye to the cruelty of Gortash disguised as safety and security. And they understand, just as I have come to understand, that trust, compassion, and unity are the foundation of Baldur's Gate. Our gates are open once more to the disowned and the displaced. The Flaming Fist will learn to be true servants of the people. And I will devote myself to ridding the gate of the shameful fears that allowed evil to enter our homes and sit at our tables. Yours, Older Raven Guard. Arabella. Oh yeah, you know how to write? Hey you, it's Arabella. Remember me, right? Bone Man said I needed to find balance where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Fancy talk. He was right though. After I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree started to grow in my head. And all these weird thoughts, feelings, and powers sprouted on its branches like big black leaves. I had to figure myself out, so I followed the weave. Like Bone Man said. I don't know how I knew what to do, I just did. After you squished the brain, Beard Man showed up. Who's Beard Man? Said the weave led him to me, and me to him. He's teaching me how to make sense of all those leaves in my head tree. He says I need to use magic responsibly. He also says not to call him Beard Man. I'll let you know how it goes. Did you meet Jesus? Araj. Who's Araj? No. My friend. No, my darling. Oh, the drow. Who want my blood and Astarion to suck her off. Okay, Astarion, shut up. Greetings from Menzeberanzan, where blood you kindly traded me is ready to play its part in resurrecting the glorious House of Bloodra. From the moment I saw you, I knew you had power, and I knew I could harness it. I knew that it could be mine. Soon I will descend into the abyss, by people called the Clawreft. DLC, please? Searching for my lost house in its death. Will it be dangerous? Oh yes, most dangerous, but don't fear, darling, your strength will see me through. I will find the ruins of my house, and when I emerge again, it will be as the matron mother of the house reborn. All thanks to you, all thanks to the power in your blood. Until we meet again, my darling. Araj of Bloodra, Master of Sanguine Arts. Who's Sebastian? Why are these people writing to me? Oh, the Astarion. Write to Astarion, not me. After so long in a vampire cell, I'd almost forgotten how to write. Never mind what to write. But what can you say to the person who unlocked your cage and gave you your life back? Or gave us some kind of life, at least. After you killed Cazador, Astarion did that, not me, and opened our cells, we fled into the Underdark. There were thousands of us, ravenous wave, mad with freedom and out for blood, and gods did we find blood. We swarmed every monster and unfortunate in our path, drinking what we could. We lost hundreds along the way, some to beasts, but most just disappeared into the dark. It wasn't easy, but eventually Cazador's house spawn calmed us and took control. They found some old ruins we could call home, and we've been there ever since, building new lives for ourselves. We're not free down here. The dark will chain us forever, but we aren't prisoners we once were either. And that's thanks to you. You looked in our cages and saw people, not monsters, and here down in the shadows, we're trying to live up to that. Thank you now and forever, Sebastian. Floric. Dear friend, I doubted you for so long. Perhaps you knew that already in spite of my best attempts. You proved yourself time and again at Joaquin's Rest, in Moonrise Towers, in Wyrm's Rock, and still I doubted. The Netherbrain's defeat should have proven your courage. Yet I was more doubtful than ever. This was a ruse, a dream, a trick. And then one eve from Elf Song, I heard it singing. Arakus' lewd, tuneless, drunken refrain. I'd never heard anything more terrible and more beautiful. I raised my voice and joined the chorus.
I wish it could last forever.
That was the moment all my doubts melted away and replaced with something more valuable. Hope. Baldur's Gate will be whole again. I might have doubted you, but you never did. With profound admiration, Floric. Lewd? Is this because I told Alfira to make a song about me that's lewd? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Letter from the Gurs. To the Spawn Astarion. Why is this addressed to me, man? Greetings from the family Ulma, hunters of monsters and keepers of the peace across Faerun. We know this letter finds you well, for although we hunt you no longer, we do sometimes keep a watch. Your restraint and control over your bloodlust has been admirable. Indeed, it has been an inspiration for our children, who have struggled with their own hunger. These last months have been a difficult time for our people. We have protected and nurtured our children as best we can. We have learned much. Herbs we once used to dull our foes' minds are now sedatives to his hunger and pain. Restraints to build the hold the undead now protect them from themselves. There has been a lot of pain, but a lot of progress too. Our children learned discipline and control, while we learned compassion and patience. There was a time when we would have destroyed any undead creature, our own blood or not, and called it a mercy. But then we met you. We saw that redemption was possible. Difficult, yes. Painful, but possible. You saved our children first from Cazador, then from us. For that, we thank you. We will watch you still, but with more admiration than fear. Walk in peace, Astarion. Aw, that's so good. Hey, Alfira. Hello, friend. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have... Shadowheart, please. I'm reading here. Stop complaining about the food! You were fine! You need the spell slots. I didn't. I just need a short rest. Okay. Hello, friend. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I have the most amazing news. You know Lacrisa, who was working insane hours at the Elfstone Tavern? Well, she woke me up one morning all excited and told me she had a surprise for me. She took me to her house in the lower city that had a plaque hanging up outside of it. A plaque with your and Lihala's name on it, and School of Music beneath. I just burst into tears. I couldn't believe it. It's the cutest house you've ever seen, with a big open space downstairs and a small loft where we can sleep. Is that the one with the dead guy in it? Doesn't matter. Word spread before I knew it. We had a room packed with trainee bars from Candlekeep to Waterdeep. Akrisa had to quit the elf song to help out. I'm teaching night and day and fall into bed utterly exhausted every night. And I've never been happier. Do come visit sometime. We'd love to have you. Lots of love, Alfira. I like Alfira. I wish she was a companion. Hey, Damon. Hey there. Would you mind passing this on to Karlach? Thanks a mil. Karlach, if you're reading this, you're alive. One way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. I think of you often. Wondering what's become of you. Write to me, won't you? Please. Yours faithfully, Damon. Elminster. That's a lot of reading, guys.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horn.
Shut up. Gale, my boy. I can only apologize for my absence from Reader's little gathering. As you know, only the most urgent of business would keep me from indulging myself in his excellent taste in sweetmeats. And your esteemed company, of course. I was delighted to hear that you came to your senses with regards to that cursed crown. And delighted further when I learned that the old malingering presence no longer possess any threat. In that sense, at least, I hope you feel Mr. treated you fairly. No, it's not fair, man. I trust you're enjoying your adventures. I have to say, I struggle to picture you outside of Waterdeep, or your library for that matter. Wherever your escapades take you, be sure to keep your larder well provisioned. After all, one never knows when an old friend might drop by. Elminster. Okay, who's Nocturne? That's a league champion. Here's Shadow. Oh, the friend of Shadowheart in the House of Grief.
I'd take Rat over this any day.
Dear Shadowheart, I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short, as I remained surrounded by Shar's follower at almost every waking moment in my new enclave. I dearly wish for you to enjoy your night spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of the bravery that you did and walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe, hold memories of you as a one ember of light amid the ocean of darkness. Until we find each other once again. There's always Nocturne. You guys are edgy. Voss! I like Voss a lot. Here's Sue, adorns the side of the page, the other is written in common tongue. Shellac. Orpheus may not be with us, but the comet shines ever bright. Breath by breath, battle by battle, Blackest death those nearer. I have taken to the astral plane, slaughter all who must be slaughtered, and spread the air's truth to every possible ear. Willing and unwilling, many Githyanki have already taken up arms as warriors of the comet. Others have remained in their enclaves or traveled crashes, dedicating themselves to our cause as scribes, spies, and slate scholars. But our allies do not call themselves children of the Geth. Zerith Menyara Geth, the Githera's God King, has requested an audience. There was a time when we thought such a coalition unspeakable. But with Githzerai on our side, not even the full force of the Kithraki could stop us. If Blackith is to fall, perhaps the two sky must be again made one. Boss Revericalor Theophius, Knight of the Comet. I butchered that name. Hope. Oh. I had a dream last night. Not that there are any nights here, or any days. It was a dream about you, all of you, and you were here with me. I had served bread and jam, oat crackers, cheeses, and enough tea to quench the desert. You nibbled and sipped, smiled and laughed, and you asked if I was happy. Nobody has asked me for so long that I don't know if anyone has ever asked at all. I didn't have words to answer, so instead I led you through my house, showed you all the souls that are here with me. They were Raphael's once, but now they only belong to themselves. The archive is an art gallery, the boudoir is a grand kitchen, and the dungeon is a refuge for any wounded soul or creature to find its way to us. Am I happy? I don't know, but I am hope, and I persist because of you. Hey. Mayrina! Thought I'd reach out.
Good company.
God damn it, stop talking, I'm reading. Thought I'd reach out first for once. Finally had my baby, a beautiful boy. I can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screams his head off half the night and I've barely slept. But I'm the happiest I've ever been. Other than my wedding day, of course, I decided to name him Connor after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors have started our own publishing house. We've only printed a few pamphlets so far, but I always have through my first book. Me, an author. It's like something out of a dream. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags. But you know what they say, write what you know. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to our support groups. As happy that makes me, it breaks my heart to see how much harm Ethel did. But so long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Anyway, the reason I'm writing this isn't just talk to your ear off. She's complaining about the food again, guys. It's to say thank you. And the siren is complaining about wine. It's to say thank you for saving a scared young girl who thought she'd be a terrible mother. Well, you know, you still could be. I couldn't be more wrong. Next time we meet, pints are on me, Mayrina. Okay, 9 fingers. I'm not so much leaving my city, but it does gladden a girl's heart to be asked to the ball. So I'll thank you for that much. In my place, except a few casks of fine vintage that managed to roll their way down from the upper city in all the commotion. The rebuilding has given rise to many such happy opportunities, worth discussing over a more civilized drink in my guild hall if you find yourself in the loose end. Enjoy the mock, and see if you can get the High Harper to sing. You won't be disappointed. Ooh, can I do that? Who's Evlor? I thought you died. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so badly that I could scarcely hold the soup the priest pressed into my hands, let alone write and thank you as you deserve. It was only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still. Along with the other veterans sheltering at the temple, discards of Eltural's unworthy legions, I watched that monstrosity rise over the city. We felt no fear, only anger, disgust, purpose, and with it, power. I do not know what oath we cling to now, or how long it will last, but we shall use it to ensure that this city will not suffer as Elturel did, whether it wants us or not. It is more than thanks alone I owe. No words can make amends for what I did to my people, but that is as it should be. More come to the temple every day to aid in relief efforts, and if I am permitted to work alongside them, then I am content. Come and see us when you can, Zevlor. Jaira, can you sing? Can I talk to you about the letters, guys? Oh, you can do flute?
Why are you looking at me so? I'm enjoying myself. You look upon fun, Jaira.
Well, sorry to spoil the fun, but it seems Minsk has landed himself in the center himself.
The man just makes friends wherever he goes, no? Oh, fine then. I shall keep him from jumping back through a portal in the morning. Or perhaps follow him and give the Zentarim a talking to, if my head is sore enough.
Okay. I can't make her sing.
Don't worry, friend. I'll be sure to send your royalties by post once the manuscript's published. I'm certain I have your address around here somewhere.
Okay. Karlak?
Look at this place. At us. This is the best party I've ever been to.
Is this the only party you've ever been to?
After everything, this feels nice. A chance to take a breath, metaphorically speaking.
Isel?
This is nice. Yes. I think that's the right word for it.
Okay, what else am I missing?
I can't believe this is real. Never thought we'd gather like this again. It's quite... yes. It's really quite lovely.
Going to cry? Let's hug, dude. Don't sniff me.
It's good to see you again.
Alright. Shadowheart. Talk to everyone.
Enjoying yourself, I hope.
It's good to see everyone, yes?
I know. I'll have to stop myself from getting teary-eyed when it's time to say goodbye again. Let's make tonight count. The only regrets I want to hear about come morning should revolve around an excess of carousing and questionable dancing. Why, I feel better already.
Embrace her. Why was there no kiss animation?
Are you trying to make me sleepy?
Yes.
You know how easily I get lost in your arms.
Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers.
Oh yeah, Withers.
Cheers to all of us.
I forgot about Withers. We gotta talk to Withers, guys.
Some magic.
Hey, Minsk.
We shall conclude our business with the thief. But have no fear, my friend. who will save you a dance.
Who's with us? Not in his usual spot. Okay, maybe here. Yeah, it's here. End your adventure. That makes me sad, dude. Yeah. Divine odds. What's that? Book of the Willing Souls. Baldurians beneath annotation withers, soul snuffed in the battle for the Baldur's Gate. Perhaps some might deign to return should their city ever need again. Sovereign Ortholo, crushed by falling roof as he held the door for others to flee. Nance D. Charged a mind flare that entered her granddaughter's room. Died with her second best Caesar in its eyes. Burly Quickflint brought Nautiloid down over the bay. Holy shit. That guy's a badass. Addressed to some unknown entity. Though you understand the alphabet, the script, and the words themselves, the meaning eludes you. You glean only impression of the dark sun in white sky. And an offer, or perhaps a warning. DLC confirmed, guys. 100%. Case file. William Lister, Simon Simi. To honor the dead 3. Case for defense. I don't know any gods. Check out of the deal. Why do you have that? Signed. For my adventures some muse, our fates are bound, wisdom vast. I dearly hope our kinship lasts. Deepest affections, Volotham Gerarm, poet, artist, savant, etc. Poorly drawn map of the city, captioned in the flamboyant script. What follows is a thorough and accurate account of the city and people of Baldur's Gate. I can hear you here, Astarion. The sordid gem of the Sword Coast. An editor's note in crimson ink follows V. This volume is startlingly accurate, save for the nonsense about a Black Dragon Gate. It is not alive, no matter how many vagrant hags claim otherwise. Commission someone else to draw the map. Jurgal. Hello, Withers.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate.
Yes, I am.
Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Can help feel some things have been left undone.
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I suppose. Okay.
Yes.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears.
Prick up thy ears.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over.
No!
For now.
DLC! Expansion.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready.
There's so many hints,
For
man.
thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Man, I really expected this epilogue for like the definitive edition. I'm surprised they did it so quick. No, not to Baldur's Gate. To brains without worms and a good night's sleep.
To you.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Larian. Game of the year, baby. And I'm happy for Neil and, well, Sven. And everyone who worked on this game. It's fantastic. Yes, we've already seen the credits. But I really want to see it again.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice?
What a
Thou
badass.
soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone.
Love his monologue.
Supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not.
They did
Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Such a badass line. Vermin, away.